Nerds, I just climbed this hill for you. Damn near died. I was not prepared. Skinny jeans and flip-flops, bad choice. Bad choices all around. Anyway, I decided instead of the barracks, I would take you and do this inside a concrete behemoth called Battery Townsley. We're going to break down the most ridiculous night in U.S. military history, with floodlights blazing and flak bursting overhead. Los Angeles lit up the sky for hours, hitting basically nothing. So was it a false alarm, a Japanese submarine, or, no joke, UFOs? Even the Secretary of the Navy thought the Army was firing at phantoms. This was a masterclass in the 3 F's: fear, fog, and failure. So, it's the early morning hours of February 25th, 1942. 2 months after Pearl Harbor. Americans are jumpy. The Japanese had shelled Santa Barbara a few days earlier. People were expecting something big. And then, at 2:25 a.m., radar picks up something approaching the coast near Los Angeles. Sirens start blaring, air raid warnings go out, searchlights begin sweeping the sky, and then boom! Coastal artillery, like you'd have here, opens fire. It started with 1 or 2 anti-aircraft guns. Then batteries across the city joined in. Within minutes, over 1,400 rounds of anti-aircraft shells had been seen fired into the sky. Shrapnel, or fragmentation, rained down on LA like hail. People ran for cover. Buildings were damaged. 5 civilians were killed. 2 in car crashes trying to flee, and 3 from heart attacks due to the sheer panic of it all. So what do we think it was? Well, no one knows. Some said, well, hello, babies. Some said it was a Japanese bomber. Look what I found. Hello, babies. How are you doing? What? How can I help you? How can I help you? Sorry, I love dogs. So some said it was a Japanese bomber. Others claimed it was a weather balloon. One theory was psychological warfare. Maybe Tokyo was messing with American nerves. And then the UFO crowd came in. I kid you not. There's a famous photo from the night, later heavily retouched, that showed bright lights converging on a glowing object. By the way, this is kind of the cannon that would be shooting out into the ocean. To this day, people say, bro, that was a flying saucer. But what we do know is this: no enemy aircraft were shot down. No debris was found. No bombs were dropped. Just a whole lot of wasted ammo and a bruised national ego. The guns. This massive gun. And Fort Cronkite, it never fired a shot. But the men here were ready, watching, probably thinking, are they going to aim a little closer to us next time? So let's wrap it up at the Nike missile site overlook and talk about what came after and why this bizarre event still matters. Bye!